very pleasant outside right now, but that's going to be changing. And by Thursday, we could see our first 90-degree high of the year, and it's going to be pretty humid. So that's going to create that feel easily in the 90s. It's a first alert weather day. The heat could, especially for, sensitive groups, result in a heat-related illness if you're not cautious. And of course, we're not even used to this heat yet. This would be the first of the season. So if you have to work outside, things like that, you know the drill. Stay cool and stay hydrated. But yeah, the heat is really going to be peaking by the time we get to the Thursday time frame. But you notice tomorrow's a little warmer. Wednesday, we're into the 80s definitely for highs, and yeah, low 90s possible on Thursday. Still going to be fairly hot, above average Friday, and coupled with very muggy conditions. We're expecting that dew point to become uncomfortable pretty quickly. You'll start to notice it Wednesday, but really Thursday through even the front part of the weekend until we get a front to move on through. So if you're one that has to put those AC units in the windows, we want to give you a first alert to do so, I would say before Wednesday gets here. That way you're ready to go as it starts to heat up. But Thursday's definitely the greatest risk for, moderate heat, enough that sensitive folks to the heat could be impacted by that. What we've been noticing in New London, that haze across the sky again, some of that's from wildfire smoke, very thin, not making it down to ground level, so no air quality issues. Southwest wind at 14 miles per hour along the shoreline, a little breezier, 62 degrees there. And you can see that blend from that light haze from wildfire smoke and those puffy cumulus clouds right now on satellite and radar, widening the view. As you'll notice, there's a little batch of that smoke that's swinging through, another little layer that will come through as we get into the evening hours, but not terribly thick until we get into tomorrow evening into Wednesday morning. As of right now, a lot of this staying way up high. So as long as it doesn't get down low, we're okay. But certainly the sunset tomorrow, the sunrise on Wednesday could be very vibrant in terms of looking reddish in ways. All right, temperatures, we're all in the 60s. We're headed into the 70s in a few locations, New Haven, Chester, Hartford to Enfield. And as we take a look at this evening, looking pleasant if you want to sit outside, do some grilling, or find somewhere to eat with 60s to around 70. Well, you'll notice as we stop the clock this evening, look at that, a little shower is possible. That's 9 o'clock. So anytime after about 6, 7 o'clock, a stray shower can't be ruled out overnight tonight. Down into the 40s and low 50s, a little bit below average to kick off tomorrow morning. So another refreshing start. And the allergy forecast is going to be holding steady at that moderate to high level the next 3 days. And speaking of the next 3 days, look at the temperature trend. We go from low 80s tomorrow to upper 80s for Wednesday and low 90s on Thursday. First alert weather day. Remember, it's going to be humid as well, so it's going to feel above that 91 degrees. You'll be opening up the First Alert Weather app and checking out the feels like temperature, and it's going to be pretty toasty out there. No, an isolated storms possible late in the day, but it's not until Friday into Saturday that a front enters the picture. Could even be a couple of stronger storms Friday. We'll be watching for scattered activity. Some of that will unfortunately bleed into the front part of the weekend, but it's not a washout, so that's good news. And we'll keep you updated on that, of course, as we get closer, because we have lots of things happening. Middletown Pride is on Saturday, which the station will be involved in. So, we hope for better weather, and we'll keep you posted on that. Nicole? All right.